Without a shadow of a doubt, one of the challenges that WordPress can provide us in its settings is something called the 404. Why do I say it's a challenge? Because when you've got it in a setting or as part of the response you're getting for the customer, it means they're not seeing what you want to show them. This video, I am looking at showing you what could happen potentially with a shop. Now, this actually happened in real life on one of my sites, and it's taken me a little bit of time to think out all the options that were available. Before I go any further, please give me a like, a thumbs up, or even a comment when you get to the end of this video, or subscribe to the channel. So, the video you're about to see has been put on a staging site. This is a copy of the original site and isn't necessarily live to the public. So I can make some alterations and then you can see the results. I hope this helps you in your dealings with a 404.
A 404 can be annoying, and it really doesn't help with your search engine, SEO rankings, or anything like that. Now, you can, if you're using Elemental, you can go into here, and if you've got it put aside, the 404, we can go in and we can change the wording on it should we wish to. Now, that's one option. You may decide to have the words error, for example. You could have anything in there that you feel is appropriate. You could in fact have a little computer image, etc. But one of the things I found was that although I could edit that and do lots of other things with it, what I really wanted to do was to deal with something with it slightly differently. So I'm going to show you what you can do in the settings. So here on the page, I start looking at the whole issue, and I suddenly realise, oh my goodness, it's not just on one page, but it was on a series of pages. At which point I realise I need to address the issue urgently. Now, you may get told of a whole bunch of different areas that you need to go to. Maybe it's your cache, maybe it's your you need to talk to your service provider. They may ask you if it's login issues, that sort of area. But what I'm going to make a suggestion to you is, you've seen that problem. I'm going to go into settings and I'm going to look at my permalinks. Now in this instance, I look at the permalinks and I think, okay, some of this I like, some of this I don't like. And what I might consider doing, for example, is changing the post name to something like that. But probably the other option that may well suit me really well is the idea of having a slightly different description, for example. So I might go for shop based and I might save the changes. Now I'm wondering right now if by going to the store I'm going to see a different response. So would this give me the product? Yes. Let's just highlight what we've got here. So what we've actually got, and what you need to be looking at, is the very key area of your description. So again, I'm just going to go back into our item here. We go into our settings and we look for our permalinks. Okay, now the reason why it wasn't working in terms of the store was that instead of taking the store, I was actually using product and not highlighting it within the shop. So the shop, it was the key area that I went to. rather than using product, and that straight away made that accessible. So folks, if you're having a problem with your error messages, it's worthwhile first of all possibly taking this into a staging site. As you can see here, we're using a staging site, testing it out and seeing if you can resolve the issue yourself. I hope that's been of some help. Thank you. Give us a subscribe or like if it has been of some help.